What is going on today, guys? Welcome back to another video. If you're an SMMA owner, here's how you're going to price your services for your first client to get your feet wet and obviously learn pricing structure and be able to retain your first client. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get right into this. So right now you're an SMMA owner, you're starting to book calls, prospecting, cold outreach, maybe you're running ads, maybe you have enough money saved to do so. How do you price the first round of services? So if you're an SMMA owner and you have no experience at all, here is what I would do. So you could go two routes with this. You could do the performance-based route to learn, to convert more people in the beginning, or you can do a smaller retainer. So what I did when I first started was, hey, listen, you know what? We're gonna do a trial month, okay? And in that trial month, I'm gonna charge you $500 a month. And if the services go well to your liking and these three things happen, set expectations. If these three things happen, then I will charge you $750. How does that sound? And then they can either agree or disagree, and then you can price chop or whatever you want to do, right? That's how I would do one side of it. The second side of it is performance-based, which is if they're a local business who wants leads. Hey, I'll get you leads, but for every lead that answers the phone or every lead that books an appointment, I want $100. I want $125. I want $75. I want $50, whatever that number is that you come up with the business owner. Those are the two ways that I would be pricing the first round of services. Now, you're probably asking, what if they want to do a free month? Here's the problem with that. Your time is not free. I don't care how beginner you are, your time is not fucking free. You have to be paid for your time. Same way that you'd be paid working at a bullshit warehouse or a bullshit department job. You get paid for your time, even if you are, a lack of a better word, a moron. You're still gonna get paid. So you sit there and you stand there and move boxes for 7 hours, someone's gonna pay you $10 an hour still. So I don't care if you're a freelancer, you still deserve to get paid. That's a fallacy. Any business owner that tries to gamble your time for free, you should say to them, hey, okay, let's say they own a tire shop. Hey, okay, you want me to work for free? Give me 4 free tires and I'll drive them for a year, and then I'll pay for them in a year if they're fucking good. That's what you should say to them. If they're another local, like a barber shop, okay, you want me to work for free? Then cut my hair free for a year and we'll see how happy you are. You reverse engineer it back at them. And yeah, I get it. You're new, you're trying to get your feet wet, but your time's not fucking free. So understand that and have that authority and leverage in person to know that you're worth something. Business owners can sniff when you don't sound or feel like you are worth anything. They can sense it. They can say, hey, this person doesn't look like they have a lot of value, or this person doesn't look like they have a lot of authority. They don't really feel like there's somebody who I can have confidently behind my business. So going back to the two ways to really, go down that route of the last one, which is last fucking resort, would be like a 14-day free trial, but having it in writing as a contingency that, hey, if these things happen in the 14 days, then you're gonna pay me my $1,000 check or my $500 check in the 14 days. So once I'm done with these 14 days and we start running traffic and you get your first couple leads, you're gonna pay me in a check that I will pick up, and you put it in writing so that they fucking sign and they know that it's gonna happen, because the last thing you want is only verbal agreement. I'm telling you right now, as nice as you would love to be, you need something in fucking writing, because people think that because you're just starting out and you want to be their fucking homie, that you're now going to take advantage of them, and that's the worst thing you could do. That's why the biggest saying is don't go into business with your friends. It's a fucking shit show. So it's have that shit in writing, okay? When I first started out, I had a couple business owners that were like, hey, come by Tuesday and I'll have the check for you. Come by Tuesday, I don't have the check. Okay, well, what happened? Oh, I was busy. Come by tomorrow. You go by tomorrow, they don't fucking answer you in the morning, they negate your text, they don't answer. Fuck them. All right, they're just not worth your time. They're a waste of space. That's why they're a small-minded business owner who is fucking making not a lot of money at all. That's what you got to realize too. A lot of small local businesses, they don't make a lot of money. Now, when you were a kid, and some of you had this scenario, so did I. I had friends who had parents who owned local businesses, and we thought in school, oh my God, these kids are hot shots. You're like, oh, you're a jock. Your parents own a local business. They're making so much money. Right? And that was the proclamation around the school, was like, this person's dad owns this, so they're rich. Well, come to find out, when I was 18, 19 years old, I realized that local businesses, like the one that person's dad was running, was only making 20, 30 grand a month. To me now, that's fucking shit. So it's like, you realize that pendulum really moves in that fashion. But those are the two ways that I would price the services. Now, as far as deliverables, you want to run Facebook, Instagram ads, Google if they're local. Make sure that you get them like a landing page. I would set them up on like Go High Level or ClickFunnels. Like, give them value. You know, like build them out a landing page, do some of the automations, learn Zapier, get your feet wet, do Facebook ads, run Instagram ads, you know, run TikTok or Snapchat if it's applicable. and be able to bring that value to the clients, that they forever stay and they know that you're of value. If you just run in their ecosystem and you just run Google My Business, then there's no fucking value in it. So it's very skewed. And then also, you know, provide camera service. Like, buy a fucking simple Canon camera, okay? Put it on credit, start building your personal credit, put a camera on there. Some Canon cameras are like $300, $400. You can go take pictures for a local business and then just do that instead. And then on top of that, you also want to do, you know, like for Google My Businesses, you want to set up like call rail and shit like that to track the phone calls, all the traffic that you're running. You want to be able to track those phone calls, make sure you're showing the business owner that you're giving them value. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Hope that broke some things down for you. But yeah, I appreciate you guys stopping on by today, watching this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace.